Understanding motivation and knowing how to read or assess where someone's at with their motivation is the key to effectiveness in our interpersonal interactions and communication and relationships. And that's because when we can really understand with any given behavior, or even when it comes to a purchase or any change that a person needs to make, understanding how motivated the person is going to inform how you approach it, right? If someone is at a store and they are ready to buy a new laptop, you can walk around with them and show them and tell them the ins and outs of the laptops. They're ready to make a change. That's the right move. Somebody who hasn't realized they need to buy a laptop yet, you're going to have a very different conversation. You're not just going to talk about technical specifications, right? And so this is something that at the beginning of the school year, when I work with my social work students, I feel like I teach them this as the foundation, whether they're a first year student and they're beginning of social work school, or they're a second year student and they had a different supervisor last year. This is the entry point to working with a client, to working with anyone, knowing where they're at. And so I just wanted to share that because I find that sometimes when we really kind of go at something with like thinking someone's, let's say, in the ready, like preparation, they're ready to make a change, but really they haven't decided that there's a problem yet, or maybe they're kind of on the fence about changing, like being able to assess, that's the key. And so the way I think about it is with like the stages of change model. I feel like I've spoken about it here before, but in my opinion, there's no such thing as talking about it too much. It's my favorite thing. I think about precontemplation, somebody who has no idea or doesn't believe they have a problem at all. Contemplation, that's kind of that ambivalent stage where they think it's a problem, but they're not really ready to make the change. And then preparation, then there's the change, and then there is maintenance. But it's really like not so linear, it's like cyclical. But once you can really pinpoint and identify where someone is, that's where effective communication takes place. And that's where you're able to help someone shift from one stage to the next stage. So let me know. Do you think about motivation when you're working with your clients or customers or colleagues or bosses or friends or family members? Is that a way that you kind of frame your approach when you have a change that you'd like to see? Curious. Let me know in the comments.